Des Moines, it's time to get loud and say in with me, this is Monster Jam! So let's kick things off with the JCB Racing competition where all 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. We're going to follow those matchups from round 1 onto the semifinals and then onto the JCB Racing finals where the fastest 2 will compete for the first 8 points towards the overall event championship. So, who's ready for JCB Racing? Coming up first, Chris Kohler, Monster Mutt. And his opponent, Barry Moosauer, Zombie. Your winner is Zombie. Barry Moosauer putting all of that experience to good use out here on the arena track, and he will take the first win of the afternoon. Coming up next here in round number 1, it's Kayla Blood, Soldier Fortune. And her opponent, Colt Stevens, Thunder Roris. Looks like we've got a little bit of a staging battle on our hands. Thunder Roris will reset. They're locked in. Let's see. An unbelievable save right there from Thunder Roris, but this is not the competition where you want to be rolling over. Your winner, Soldier Fortune. Coming up next, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. He'll be taking on Corey Rummel, Megalodon. And your winner is Gravedigger. Final matchup of round number 1 coming your way. Up first, Jim Color, Avenger. And his opponent, Joe Foley, Toro Loco. Once again, experience gets the edge. Your winner, Avenger. It has been an electric start to the JCB racing competition. But before we get underway with the final 4, let's take a look back and see how we got here. It was Zombie who took the victory over Monster Mutt. And we saw Soldier Fortune pick up the win over Thunder Roris, aided by that rollover. Gravedigger was able to defeat Megalodon. And from moments ago, it was Avenger over El Toro Loco, which sets up our semifinals.
Monster Jam fans, that was a very exciting round 1 of the JCB racing competition. But coming up next is the semifinal round. We started off with 8 of the fastest, but now only the fastest 4 have advanced on into the semifinals. Keep in mind, only the fastest 2 will make it to the finals, and only one of these Monster Jam superstars will take home that first 8 points of this afternoon's event. So, Des Moines, make some noise if you're ready to see some more JCB racing.
We've got 2 great matchups. The first one is going to pit Soldier Fortune against Zombie. Your winner is Zombie. That's how it goes in racing sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. The same thing that aided Soldier Fortune in round 1 comes back to bite her here in the semifinals. She had to focus on saving the rollover, and she winds up not being able to cross the finish line. Your winner, Zombie. With that victory, Zombie gets to sit atop center pod as Bari Musauer awaits a challenger in the finals. And now it's time to see who he'll be facing off against. Another great matchup here as it's Avenger taking on Gravedigger. Just a second, we are going to take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay while the Monster Jam officials review it even slower, frame by frame. To the naked eye, it is tough to tell. Here is the finish. Try to look past Zombie. And your winner is Gravedigger. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the JCB Racing Finals. We started out with 8 of the absolute best drivers in the entire world, and now we're down to the fastest 2 as they compete for the first 8 points towards the overall event championship. Are you ready to meet your final contenders? Coming up first, racing out of Orlando, Florida, it's Bari Musauer, Zombie. And his opponent from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. And your winner is Gravedigger. For all the fans here in Des Moines and all the fans watching around the world on YouTube Live, Bari Musauer was fast off the line, but Adam Anderson was smooth all the way through. Your first winner of the weekend, your JCB Racing winner, is the one and only Adam Anderson, Gravedigger.
Monster Jam fans, Adam Anderson is going to join me in just a second. It was a really, really close call between he and Zombie. I've been really putting you two up against each other for the past 2 weekends now. You've been battling it out. One takes home racing, the other one comes in the next time. What do you think really did it for you this afternoon?
You know what, I was just really striving. I get nervous, man. There's a lot of pressure from all these Gravedigger fans to come out here and do good. They want us to win, so I got to get some face time. So I got to push it in every element out here. We want to take every win we can get, man. But like you were saying, we got the best of the best out here tonight. And it's just going to bite me, though. It's going to bite me now because we got these other competitions. I've got that bullseye on my back, and I'm not looking forward to that because now I have to push the limits even more, you know. It's a little sketchy in here in racing. Crazy dirt can cause some crazy stuff. So I think it's going to work out great for the rest of the events tonight.
I agree. It caused a crazy win for you. Now, coming up next, you spoke about pushing the trucks to the limit. Coming up next is our Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. And Adam, you know firsthand just how hard it is to get these 12,000-pound trucks up on the front 2 tires or the back. So what are these fans going to look forward to expecting from all of these Monster Jam drivers?
You know what, I kind of feel like it's the best slogan that Monster Jam has, is expect the unexpected, because us as drivers, we never know what's going on either. We're going to go along for a ride. We try to get it where we want it. We get lucky sometimes we don't. But one thing's for sure, old Gravedigger is going to do it in style.
You already know that's right. One more time, give it up for Adam Anderson, Gravedigger.
Another congratulations to Adam Anderson and Gravedigger, who picks up the first victory of the afternoon and the first of the weekend. Let's turn our attention up to the video board and see where the points battle stands right now for that overall event championship. Of course, Gravedigger off to that fast start. You'll find Adam Anderson in the lead with those 8 points. And that means that Zombie and Bari Musauer is going to be just behind with 7 points. Then we've got a tie between Avenger and Soldier Fortune, each with 4 points. And then we've got another deadlock, this time between El Toro Loco, Megalodon, Monster Mutt, and Thunder Roarus, all with 2 points apiece for failing to make it out of round number 1. But still plenty of competitions to come, plenty of points up for grabs. Anybody can walk away with that overall event championship. Speaking of those other competitions, coming up next, we are going to get a look at some of the most technical maneuvers in our sport put on full display with the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Now keep in mind, our drivers are going to have 2 opportunities to wow you with some of their most impressive tricks on just 2 wheels. While we have the chance, let's keep our eyes fixed on the video board and see some of those moves in real time.
Vertical position, total time on 2 wheels, degree of difficulty, and completion of all attempts. This Skills 101 has been brought to you by Monster Jam Showdown, the video game, coming 2024.
Monster Jam fans, while we have a break in the action, I want to get everybody here in the Wells Fargo Arena involved in something fun. We're going to see how well you can recognize these Monster Jam trucks with a little rendition of Name That Truck. Let's see it. Everybody here in the arena can play along as the puzzle pieces fill in. If you start to know the answer, you can yell it out. I'm hearing a lot of answers here in section 115, 114. I'm hearing a lot of right answers, and it is coming to fruition. We'll let those puzzle pieces just fill in, but yeah, what I heard was right. That is Megalodon. Great job, Des Moines. And now it is time to get back into the action here with the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. For more on how you're going to take part in this competition, let's kick it back over to Unissa Cruz. Unissa, what do you got?
Thanks, John. Now, Monster Jam fans, pay very close attention because this is where you play that pivotal role in this afternoon's events. You want to take out your cell phones right now and go to judgeszone.com. Keep in mind to put in the code DES. From there, you want to slide that BKT tire up or down to select a score, and don't forget to hit that submit button. You have the opportunity to score all 8 of these Monster Jam superstars, both accurately and fairly, but But like I said, you only have 20 seconds on that clock to do so at the end of each one of their runs. Make sure you already have your phone in hand and ready to go so that your score counts towards their competition. So, Des Moines, without further ado, make some noise if you're ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge.
We're going to start this competition off in a big way with the reigning Monster Jam Rookie of the Year, Chris Kohler, Monster Mutt. Chris Kohler was going for the stoppie right there, not able to get everything out of it that he wanted. Here comes his second attempt.
Give it up for Chris Kohler, Monster Mutt. And go ahead right now. This is your first opportunity to score at judgeszone.com. You can scan the QR code up on the video board right now. There's less than 20 seconds left on that clock, so make sure you get that score in.
Quick reminder for all the fans watching at home on YouTube Live that your scores, if you try to get them in, will not be reflected for all of these competitors. We appreciate your participation, but the scores at judgeszone.com only belong to the fans here in Des Moines Live. Let's see what you came up with for Monster Mutt first time out of the gate. Only a 3.722, but right now that is your score to beat. Coming up next, Colt Stevens, Thunder Roaris. Colt Stevens with a great effort there at attempt number one, and he still has one attempt remaining.
Make some noise for Colt Stevens, Thunder Roaris. And go ahead right now and score at judgeszone.com. 2 successful attempts during the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. But let's see if it was enough. The score lies right in your hands, Monster Jam fans. So while that clock is ticking and you're cheering, don't forget to score.
The highlight for Colt Stevens right there was the first attempt, as he is able to get a lot of vertical position, a lot of balance, and even combine that with a second effort. It was unbelievable, but will it be enough to give him the top spot? Let's see what you came up with at judgeszone.com. Colt Stevens looks on, and yes, it will be more than enough. We've got a brand new leader with a 7.838. There's a live look in right there at Colt Stevens behind the wheel. That's for all the fans watching at home and the fans right here at the Wells Fargo Arena. We've got those onboard cameras linked up, and Colt Stevens is sporting one of them here this afternoon. Coming up next, representing Team Scream, it's Corey Rummel, Megalodon. Corey Rummel going to the single log for the Sky Wheelie. He has one attempt remaining.
Let's hear it for Corey Rummel, Megalodon. Score right now at judgeszone.com. There on the video board is the QR code for you to get to Judges Zone. Make sure you get that score in, and once you select it, don't forget to hit that submit button so that your score counts towards Megalodon.
For my money, that is the best run start to finish that we have seen so far this afternoon. You see the stoppie and that handstand nose wheelie in attempt number 2. Attempt number 1, he went for the Sky Wheelie, little new school, little old school, but my opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion counts at judgeszone.com. Let's remember that score to beat, 7.838 with Thunder Roris. The score for Megalodon is... It is just short of that top spot. It's a good score, and it's second place for Corey Rummel. And we are going to keep it with Team Scream. This time, Joe Foley, El Toro Loco. Joe Foley giving us a different look there with the walking wheelie on the pod. He's got one attempt to go.
Let me hear you get loud. One time for Joe Foley, El Toro Loco. And go ahead and score right now at judgeszone.com. QR code is up on the video board. As I said, at the end of each run, that's when the clock starts ticking down from 20 seconds. You still have a little bit of time left on the clock, but still make sure you get that score in quickly.
Joe Foley kind of making me eat my words up here at the play-by-play desk. I now think that may have been the most complete run that we have seen so far this afternoon, but it really is a testament to all these drivers trying to one-up each other. But will it be enough for that top spot? Remember the score to beat, 7.838 with Thunder Roris. The score for El Toro Loco is... Still not enough. Third place, another good score, but Thunderoris remains in your top spot. Quick look up at the leaderboard with 4 competitors down, 4 more still to come, and so far, the faithful fans here in Des Moines think Thunderoris is better than everybody else. Colt Stevens still sitting in that top spot. Looking to make it 2 wins in a row, it's Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. Gravedigger never letting up on the throttle. That is 1 attempt. He has 1 attempt remaining.
Make some noise for Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. And while you are cheering Monster Jam fans for that incredible run, please do not forget to score at judgeszone.com. Like I said, all of these drivers are counting on you, the fans, to score both accurately and fairly.
Look at that bicycle executed to perfection, and you don't know how difficult that is, especially in a tighter arena like this, but Adam Anderson comes from out of nowhere and makes it look easy. The question is, will that be enough to finally give us a new leader, or will the score to beat continue to belong to Thunderoris? Right on cue, remember that score is a 7.838, and the score for Gravedigger is... We will see a new leader, 8.713. Adam Anderson putting himself in position to win 2 in a row. Here comes Barry Moosauer, Zombie. Perfect combination in attempt number 1. He has 1 attempt to play with.
Let's hear it for Barry Moosauer in Zombie. An incredible run, and it definitely deserves that score at judgeszone.com. Barry's known to be the king of wheelies, so make sure you get that score in for him before scores are locked.
Barry Moosauer also mixing it up, a great student of the game, some new school, some old school on full display, and then you see right there the highlight for me was catching that momentum, all 12,000 pounds on those front 2 BKT tires at the tail end of his run. The question now is, will it be enough for that top spot? The score to beat is with Gravedigger, 8.713. As Barry Musauer looks on, the score for Zombie is good, but not good enough. Second place for that man, Barry Musauer. Now 6 competitors down, only 2 to go. Gravedigger still in the lead. But coming up next, it's Jim Kohler, Avenger.
Make some noise for Jim Kohler, Avenger. Go ahead to judgeszone.com and get your scoring for Mr. Excitement himself while there's still some time left on the clock.
Jim Kohler really exploding off of that single log with some big air in attempt number 1. Attempt number 2, I think he was looking for more of the same. Couldn't quite get all the air he was looking for, but still start to finish a very good run. A vintage type of Jim Kohler run where you're looking for big air and excitement here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. But let's see what you came up with from judgeszone.com. A 4.814. That's enough for 6th place right now. Your score to beat still with Gravedigger. Final competitor here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge is Caleb Blood, Soldier Fortune. Great track awareness right there from Kayla Blood. She has 1 attempt to go.
Let me hear you get loud for Caleb Blood, Soldier Fortune. Some really incredible stoppy moonwalk action there on the track that deserves that score at judgeszone.com. This is your final opportunity to score during the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, so make sure you get it in before scores are locked.
Like I said earlier, Kayla Blood displaying unbelievable track awareness in that first attempt. You can see a couple different times where maybe she should have set it down, but she knew exactly where she was. I'm sure her crew chief is in her ear throughout that entire run, helping her out. But will it be enough to give her the top spot? Remember your score to beat, 8.713 with Gravedigger. The score for Soldier Fortune is close, but not enough. She'll land in second place, and that means that your winner for the second time in a row is Adam Anderson, Gravedigger.
Monster Jam fans, an incredible two-wheel skills challenge we just saw right here from Adam Anderson. Adam, you are on fire, taking home the JCB racing competition and now skills. How are you feeling?
You know what? I feel great, man. It's going out there, and it's this guy right here, George, giving me a 110% truck to go out on this track, do what we need to do. He's scared to death, guys. This is his first time. Give him a round of applause. First time coming out here in front of people. He doesn't know what he's doing, but he's trying, man. And we love this guy. Thank you, guys. Thank you, George. But anyways, man, we're happy to come out here and get an awesome badge of the bone win. Keep taking them, but there's some more stuff yet to come. So you better get away, get back to work, get on that truck. We got to get going.
Adam is such a jokester. We love it. Now, Adam, coming up next, after halftime, we have a special treat, but after that is our third competition, which is our donut competition. What can these fans expect to see from you all?
You know what? It's kind of like the same thing. We out here, we got some tacky dirt out here. It's awesome for the skills competition to be able to do those bicycles and stoppies and stuff. But to come out here, you know, we may have some trucks go over. Maybe we'll lay them down and we'll do some awesome cyclone donuts. We don't know. We're going to find out as drivers too, just like the fans.
That's right. Monster Jam fans, give it up one more time for your JCB Racing winner and your Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge winner, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger.
An unbelievable start to the afternoon for Adam Anderson. Congratulations to Gravedigger, who walks away with the first two wins, but we still have plenty more to come. Right now, this is halftime, and this is the perfect time for you to get out of your seats, stretch your legs, walk around the concourse, check out an official Monster Jam merchandise stand, or if you're comfortable in your seats, take out your phones, head on over to monsterjam.com/sweepstakes and enter for your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to Monster Jam World Finals. And if you're watching at home on YouTube Live, you can even do that yourself. So take this break as an opportunity to enter for a chance to win the trip of a lifetime. And we'll be right back with more Monster Jam. Back to Moines, and now we're going to take a quick pause from those larger-than-life Monster Jam trucks and turn our attention to the high-flying superstars of USFMX, some of the best riders in the world, brought right here to the Wells Fargo Arena. And now that all four riders have hit the track, let's make some noise!
Monster Jam fans, like I said earlier, we have a very special treat, and this is it. These Monster Jam superstars that are out in the stands, you all are in for a really incredible treat. Not only do we have 8 of the baddest Monster Jam drivers, we have 4 of the most talented USFMX riders that I have ever seen in the history of the sport. They came all the way here to really show off and throw it down just like the Monster Jam superstars do. So, make some noise one more time for our USFMX team. All right, looks like we're going to kick things off right now. These guys are getting set up to hit the ramp. Monster Jam fans, get loud because they're about to fly high. These guys are just getting warmed up. Monster Jam fans, are you entertained? Absolutely incredible. Monster Jam fans, if you don't have your phones out recording this high-flying action, I don't know what you are doing. Make sure you capture it, because these are some of the most picture-perfect moments that I have seen in a very long time from freestyle motocross. Check out that backflip. These riders really come out here and they ride in style. They're revving up those engines because they want to hear you make some noise. Monster Jam fans, give it up for our USFMX team. Coming up next is another very special treat. We have our best trick competition. These riders have one chance and one chance only to show you their absolute biggest and baddest move. They're going to jump from one side of the arena all the way to the other. But the best part is that you all get to score just like you did in the skills challenge. You get to score at judgeszone.com. So get those phones out and get them ready so that you can go ahead and score. Keep in mind, just like in skills, you only have 20 seconds on the clock. Are you guys ready? It looks like they're ready. All right, Monster Jam fans, get those phones out. Coming up first, we have Cameron Sepulveda. He's revving up that bike, his Yamaha YZ250. He's really throwing it down. He came here all the way from Key West, Florida, and he's very excited to hit this track in Des Moines, Iowa. He's been riding for 11 months, so he's newer to the sport, but he's excellent when he hits the track. Check it out. He went ahead and he floated from one side of the arena to the other. Now scoring is open, so make sure you go ahead to judgeszone.com to get that score in before scores are locked. It's going to be really quick right now. And like I said, each one of these riders has the potential to take home the best trick competition win, but the score lies in your hands. We'll know in just a moment as soon as scores are locked. It was very good what we just saw from Cameron. I'm surprised that he's only been riding for 11 months and still managed to soar across the arena as if it was easy peasy lemon squeezy. But let's see if what he did was enough to land him at the top spot. Right now, your score for Cameron is 6.886. Give it up for him, holding down that top spot. Monster Jam fans, make some noise. Coming up next, we have Zach DiPaolo. He's riding his Honda CRF 450, coming all the way from Stafford, Virginia. He's been riding for 10 years, and he got started because he loved seeing it when he was a kid. Keep in mind that one of his best awards, actually twice, he's a two-time American Ninja Warrior Award recipient. Monster Jam fans, I don't know what he's about to do, but I can assure you it is going to be spectacular. Make some noise for Zach. Check that out, that seat grab and that verticality on the diagonal. It's not easy to accomplish, and he really just showed off and showed out. So make sure you go to judgeszone.com right now. Scoring is open, and like I said before, once you put in the code and slide that BKT tire up or down, don't forget to also hit that submit button before scores are locked. There's about 10 seconds left on that clock. Right now, your score to beat currently belongs to Cameron. And we'll see if there's a new score for Zach. The score for Zach DiPaolo is 7.976. We have a new leader. Give it up one more time for Zach DiPaolo. All right, holding down that third spot, we have Billy Wilson. Billy Wilson is coming out here. He's been here before. He's coming out here on that Kawasaki 450. He's from Phoenix, Arizona, and he's only been riding for 3 years. Right now, he's trying to get you all to pump him up. He loves good energy. He always comes out on the track. He tells me no stress is the best stress. I love having fun out here on the track each and every single time. So let's see what Billy does for all of you. Check out that backflip from Billy Wilson. Definitely picture perfect. He did a great job. Billy has been in the game for quite some time. I'm looking forward to the day that he tells me he takes home his first major award. Scoring is locked, or almost locked right now, so make sure you get that score in at judgeszone.com for Billy Wilson. He wants to take home an award, a best trick competition, the first one of the weekend. Right now, your score to beat currently belongs to Zach DiPaolo, and in just a moment, we'll find out that the score for Billy Wilson is... It looks like we're still tabulating the scores right now for Billy Wilson, and in just a moment, they'll let me know. We have a new leader. Give it up one more time for Billy Wilson. All right, Monster Jam fans, we have one more FMX rider. He's about to really show off. Give it up one time for Scott Murray. Scott is going to come out here on the track and throw it down on his Yamaha 450. He's excited. He's all the way from Helps, Michigan. Not super far, but kind of far. He's been riding for 22 years professionally, and he got started in 2002 just because he liked it. A lot of these riders start riding because they just enjoy the sport, and they think it's fun, and they're fearless, and they make it look effortless for you fans. So, pump them up, Monster Jam fans. Pump them up one last time. Check out that second backflip. As you saw, not only was he able to land that backflip, he had so much control and precision. So score right now at judgeszone.com. We saw a backflip. We saw him balance on one leg, and we saw him take off one of his hands. It's very difficult to keep that bike aligned when you're soaring high in the air like that. But, like I said, these are some of the biggest and baddest and most professional in the sport. He did a great job, and I hope you enjoyed this best trick competition. In just a moment, we'll find out who your winner is while scores are tabulating at judgeszone.com. Right now, your score to beat currently belongs to Billy Wilson. And the score coming up next for Scott Murray is 9.399. We have a winner. Give it up one more time for Scott Murray. All right, these guys aren't finished, Monster Jam fans. They're going to come out here and show off one more time. Coming up next, we have our trick trains. Our trick trains. They're going to hit the track one more time. Keep in mind, the louder you get, the bigger they go. And here they go. Coming up first, we have our first train. These bike riders are going to jump from one side of the arena to the other, back to back to back. That first train is what we like to call our whip train. And as you can see, they flew high and whipped their bikes all the way to the side as hard as they could. Make some noise, Des Moines. They're coming around for a second train. Coming up next is our trick train. I don't know what they're going to do, and you don't know what they're going to do, but I can assure you it once again will be picture perfect. So make sure you take out those phones right now. Absolutely incredible. Switchblades, flexibility, and verticality. Honestly, I think I saw a couple of dance moves in there. Des Moines, Iowa, make some noise for that trick train. They have a little bit more gas left in the tank, so I've gotten word that they're going to come around for the grand finale. And like I said, the louder you get, the bigger they go. So let's pump up these FMX riders, Des Moines. Absolutely incredible. Put your hands together one more time for Cameron Sepulveda, Billy Wilson, Scott Murray, and Zach DiPaolo, members of our USFMX team. All right, Monster Jam fans, we have the winner of the Best Trick competition, Scott Murray, that's up here with me right now. Now, Scott, I saw you flying high from the very moment you hit the track. What did it take for you to take home this win? Was it the focus? Was it the electricity from the fans? What was it?
Oh, man, I would say all of the above. You know, Billy brings it every time I ride with him. I love riding with Billy Wilson. He's such a good rider, and he's really technical and definitely tough to beat. I think he missed his best trick. I think he under-rotated, came up a little bit short on that one. So I'm sure he's going to bring it this evening. But, you know, I just want to thank the good Lord for keeping us all safe out here, being able to put on a good show. It's just I got to say, it's been such a long time since I've been in this building. I had a bad circumstance happen in this building 20 years ago this past February. It was one of my first Monster Jams. And this right here is redemption. And I'm so glad to be able to come back here to Des Moines and get it.
Well, we're glad that you came back. We're happy that you're in one piece. We're really glad that you threw it down for us. One more time, Des Moines, make some noise for your Best Trick competition winner, Scott Murray.
You know, Monster Jam fans, one of the coolest parts about coming to arenas like this is that I get to be so close to all of you, the fans, which means I get to hang out and meet new amazing fans like Delaney here. Delaney, how old are you?
10.
10 years old now. Is this your first time at Monster Jam?
Yes.
Very first time. Are you having a good time?
Yes.
Is anybody else having a good time at Monster Jam? Make some noise! I think you're in pretty good company here your first time, so I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. I know that this is your first experience at Monster Jam, but have you picked a favorite truck yet?
Yes.
Who's your favorite truck?
Gravedigger.
Any other Gravedigger fans in the house? Once again, I think you are in very good company. So I saw you having a good time with your dad, hanging out in the stands, and we opened up the event with the JCB racing competition. We're going to do a little bit more racing, but here's the thing. You're going to have to pick the winner. Do you think you can do it?
Yes.
Okay, we've got 3 of our most popular Monster Jam trucks ready to face off here in our animated race. It's El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Megalodon. Delaney, who do you think is going to be the winner?
I have to say Gravedigger.
She's got to say Gravedigger. Well, we're going to find out right here, right now. El Toro Loco is set. Gravedigger is set. Megalodon is ready to go. In Des Moines, they are off. And Gravedigger off to an early lead, but now falling a little bit behind both Megalodon and El Toro Loco. He's going to have to cover some ground late. And there's a push. Will it be enough? Yes, it is. Congratulations, Delaney. You picked the winner. You were absolutely correct. How confident were you?
Pretty confident.
You seem pretty confident. She said to me, it's gotta be Gravedigger a few moments before this camera turned on. And you know what? For being an amazing fan, for helping me out, for picking the winner, I am gonna send you home with something special. And it has been sitting on this desk the entire time. It is the Spin Master Megalodon Storm RC. And this is special for a couple different reasons. One, this drives on dirt. It drives on concrete, it drives on sand, and it even drives on water. But the coolest part is this one is one of a kind because it is signed right there on the nose by the driver of Megalodon, Corey Rummel. This is yours to take home. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a huge round of applause for Delaney.
Monster Jam fans, it's time for our third competition, and that is the donut competition. Keep in mind that each of these 8 superstars has one attempt and one attempt only at their best donuts. When you're scoring at judgeszone.com, you want to make sure you look for speed, control, creativity, and a possible wow moment. You may see some of those, especially considering the conditions of the dirt right now. And like I said, the best part is that you get to score at judgeszone.com just like you did during skills. So take out those phones right now, put in the code DES, and get them ready. And also make some noise for the start of Monster Jam Donuts.
Getting us started here in the donut competition is Jim Kohler, Avenger.
Let's hear it for Jim Kohler, Avenger. This is your very first opportunity to score at judgeszone.com during the donut competition, so make sure you go ahead and scan the QR code up on the video board. The clock is ticking, and there's roughly around 10 seconds left to get that score in.
Jim Kohler kicking things off indeed in a big way. You can always check out the Super Glued to the Action replay after each donut as you are locking in those scores to give you a little bit of a reminder of what you just watched. Let's see what you came up with for the first time here in the donut competition. 6.709, that is your score to beat. Coming up next, we've got a 2-time Guinness World Record holder in Barry Moosauer, Zombie.
Make some noise for Barry Moosauer in Zombie. And make sure you score right now at judgeszone.com while the QR code is up on the video board. The clock does start ticking down from 20 seconds from the moment that truck stops its run. You still have a little bit of time left, so make sure you get your score in.
That is very uncharacteristic of Barry Moosauer, who is a 2-time Guinness World Record holder for doing donuts in a Monster Jam truck. And you can see the trickiness of the dirt just could not get it started. Let's see what you came up with for Barry Moosauer. 4.768, second place, score to beat, still with Avenger. He is looking to make it 3 wins in a row. He's Adam Anderson, Gravedigger.
Gravedigger. While you are cheering, do not forget to score at judgeszone.com for Gravedigger while there's still some time left on the clock.
Great turn of events right there from Adam Anderson. Gets the benefit of watching two other competitors go in donuts, see what works, see what didn't work, and then he's able to churn up a little bit of that dirt to get underneath. And once he was locked in, it was a great donut. Question is it a first place donut? Your score to beat right now, 6.709 with Avenger. The score for Gravedigger is... yes, indeed, 9.037. New leader, Gravedigger. We're going to keep the action rolling right along, this time with Joe Foley, El Toro Loco.
Give it up for Joe Foley, El Toro Loco, for those donuts, and score right now at judgeszone.com. There's a little bit of time still on the clock right now to get that score in.
Joe Foley, El Toro Loco, off to a great donut start. His momentum, however, is stopped because he goes out of bounds right there, touching tires with Thunder Roarus. It was going to end the run either way for being out of bounds, but of course, it also literally stopped all of his momentum as he ran out of space. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him in the form of your scores at judgeszone.com. Let's find out. Still a pretty good score, 7-5, 7-5. A lot of symmetry there, but that's not going to be nearly enough for your top spot, which will continue to belong to Gravedigger. Four competitors down, four remain, and Gravedigger stands above them all as he has so far. We'll see if any of these next four can surpass that 9.037. Here comes Chris Kohler, Monster Mutt.
For Chris Kohler, Monster Mutt. And go ahead and score right now at judgeszone.com. Monster Jam fans, like I said before, you want to make sure you get that score in the nick of time because the clock does start counting down from 20 immediately when the truck shuts off. And you all are the determinants for who takes home the competition wins. So make sure you are scoring both accurately and fairly.
Chris Kohler with a very fluid donut start to finish. Will it be enough to give him that top spot? Remember, your score to beat 9.037 with Gravedigger. The score for Monster Mutt is He will take over second place, but he will still be significantly short of that top spot. Gravedigger is still in the lead. Coming up next is Corey Rummel, Megalodon.
Let me see those shark arms for Corey Rummel, Megalodon. One more time, Monster Jam fans, go ahead on over to judgeszone.com while the QR code is up on the video board and get that score in.
You can see just how tricky this track is for Monster Jam Donuts. And the drivers talked about it going all the way back to the pit party, how tacky it is. And our dirt crew tried to really stir up some of that dirt from underneath and give them a little bit better traction that they were looking for. And they've done a great job really navigating the track. Let's see what you came up with for Megalodon. A very good score, good enough to jump into second place, and the only driver besides Gravedigger up over that 8-point threshold, second place for Megalodon. Final two competitors out on the track. Up first, it's Colt Stevens, Thunder Roris.
Give it up for Colt Stevens, Thunder Roris. And while you are cheering for that incredible save, make sure you go ahead and go on over to judgeszone.com to get that score in. Once again, judgeszone.com is the place to be right now. While the clock is ticking, don't forget that in order for your score to count, once you select the score, don't forget to hit that submit button.
Colt Stevens with his second great save of the afternoon. First came back in JCB Racing, and now here in Monster Jam Donuts, able to stay on all four BKT tires. But did he do enough with that donut to take over the top spot? Let's find out as we get a good look at Colt inside Thunder Roris. It is a good score, but only enough for third place, 8.015. Score to beat still with Gravedigger. Last but not least, a one-time winner of the Donut of the Year Award, and that is Kayla Blood, Soldier Fortune.
Soldier Fortune. This is your final opportunity to score during the donut competition, so make sure you head on over to judgeszone.com right now while there's still some time left.
We see a little bit more of the same, this time on the other side of the track that we saw from Thunder Roris. Kayla Blood really trying to get that donut started as best she could, and once she was locked into it, she had to do everything she could to keep that center of gravity from keeping that Monster Jam truck from rolling over. But now the plot thickens. It's going to come down to Soldier Fortune and Gravedigger with the perfect game on the line. The score for Soldier Fortune is not enough. Your winner, Grave Digger. You get a good shot right there on the video board, and everybody watching live at home on YouTube of your winner, Adam Anderson and Grave Digger.
That's right, Monster Jam fans. Third time is truly the charm. I'm actually surprised. Like, Adam has been in the game for a long time, so I know you're incredible. But this is blowing my mind right now. How are you feeling taking home yet again another competition win?
You know, I feel like I kind of got lucky that time, and I feel like that end of the floor down there, it was able to get it done a little bit easier. And it's not for trying. If you want to give awards away or a trophy for anybody that was trying, the last two out there standing up on the sidewalls and really working for it. But we got lucky on that one. But I feel like it's just a warm-up, not only for us, but all the other Monster Jam competitors. My favorite competition is coming up next, and we cannot wait for it.
That's right, and that competition is Monster Jam Freestyle. You're going to see some of the wildest tricks, and these trucks are really going to burn it down. But what's something that these fans can really look forward to seeing from you?
You know what? I think the best thing is that, especially now that I have won all these competitions, all these other competitors, they don't like me anymore. They don't want me to win anything else. So what that's going to do, that's going to drive them even harder to push even harder to make sure I don't win, which is great for you fans, bad for Team Gravedigger, but I can guarantee you one thing, we're going to push back.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. One more time, Monster Jam fans, Adam Anderson, Grave Digger.
The perfect game will continue, or at least the chase, with one final competition to remain here this afternoon in Des Moines. Let's take a look up at the video board and see where the other competitors stack up alongside Gravedigger, who thus far has been sweeping through the competition. And there you see crazy eights all across the board. 24 points to the good for Gravedigger. Kayla Blood and Soldier Fortune in second place, but she is several points back with only 18 points. Zombie, with that showing in Monster Jam Donuts, falls down into a distant third, 10 points off. And with only 8 points left in this final competition, it is going to come down to Gravedigger and Soldier Fortune. But really, Soldier Fortune has her work cut out for her. The story right now is Adam Anderson and his chase for perfection here this afternoon in Des Moines. Our final competition is Monster Jam Freestyle, and this one is going to be all in your hands, just like the previous two. Our drivers have 75 seconds to come out here and tear this track apart with their most impressive, show-stopping freestyle run. And what you're looking for is using all of the obstacles around the pod: creativity, flow, balance, momentum, technical moves, the combinations that you fans know and love. And of course, we're always looking for that little extra in freestyle, that wow factor. But keep in mind that if a driver does not complete at least 15 seconds of their run, they will not qualify for a score at judgeszone.com. So sit tight. The start of Monster Jam Freestyle is coming your way.
All right, Monster Jam fans, it's time for the fourth and final competition. But to get this thing started, I need everyone to take out your cell phones right now and turn on your flashlights and follow my lead on the beat. Ready, go up, down, up, down, up, down. That's right, stay with the beat. That's right, Monster Jam fans, it's time for the fourth and final competition, the pinnacle of this afternoon. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Monster Jam fans, give it up one more time for Chris Kohler, Monster Mutt. And go ahead right now and scan the QR code up on the video board to get your score in for this first run. Again, this is your first opportunity to score during Monster Jam Freestyle.
Chris Kohler, the reigning Monster Jam Rookie of the Year, coming out here with a big-time freestyle to kick things off. But now it's time to see how high he will set the bar, and that is all up to you. Let's check in on your scores. 6.589. It's a good score. We'll see if that one holds up. Right back to it with Kayla Blood, Soldier Fortune.
Soldier Fortune. And get that score in at judgeszone.com. Just like in the last two competitions, each driver is counting on you, the fans, to not only cheer for them, but to make sure you score right now while there's still some time left.
Kayla Blood has been on an absolute tear the last few weekends in the freestyle competition, and here she returns to a place that she was able to throw down as a part of the Triple Threat Series in El Toro Loco. Let's see if she did enough to give her the top spot here with Soldier Fortune. Yes, indeed, she did. 8.471. Kayla Blood now all alone in first place. Up next, it's Joe Foley, El Toro Loco. Hang on just a second. The clock is paused. 18 seconds remain. He is fired back up. If he can keep rolling, and yes, he is.
Let me hear you get loud and throw those bullhorns up for Joe Foley, El Toro Loco. Now is the time to score for that freestyle run at judgeszone.com. And while you are cheering right now, I see some of you taking those phones out. Hurry up because there's a little bit of time left on the clock, less than 20 seconds, but still enough time to get that score in for Joe Foley.
Joe Foley has been on a tear this season in the Stadium Championship Series West, where he has 4 freestyle wins up against an absolutely stacked lineup, taking his talents this weekend to the Wells Fargo Arena. But will it be enough to put him in the lead as he searches for his first freestyle win here in an arena setting? 8.471 is the score to beat. The score for El Toro Loco is... It's close, but it is not enough. 7.581, second place for El Toro Loco. Coming up next, your reigning Freestyle World Finals champion, Colt Stevens, Thunder Roaris.
Jam fans, keep that applause going one more time for Colt Stevens, Thunder Roaris. What an incredible run, and even throwing in some of his two-wheel skills. Go ahead and score right now at judgeszone.com while you still have some time left on the clock.
You can see Colt Stevens' skill on full display during that run. Has to take an entirely different strategy from the one that won him the Freestyle World Championship. And now, let's see what you came up with. Score to beat right now, 8.471. The score for Thunder Roaris is... New leader, the champ is here, 8.833. Colt Stevens now in your top spot. We go from one freestyle world champion to another, this time two-time freestyle world champ, Jim Kohler, Avenger.
Monster Jam fans, give it up one time for Jim Kohler, Avenger. It's unfortunate that his freestyle run ended a few seconds early, but it was enough for him to qualify for that score at judgeszone.com. While the QR code is on the video board, take advantage of the fact that you can scan it quickly and get that score in even quicker at judgeszone.com.
Veteran move right there from Jim Kohler as he tries to live to fight another day. You heard those two popping sounds. Maybe some issues with his motor in that Monster Jam truck, and if you push it to the limit, that might take him out of contention not only for tonight, but maybe even tomorrow. So very smart to just kind of take it easy there with a couple seconds remaining. Let's see what you came up with for Avenger and Jim Kohler. Still a pretty good score, 7.244, fourth place for Avenger. We're going to keep it with Team Scream, this time with Corey Rummel, Megalodon. Hang on, the clock is paused just under half a minute, and he's ready to go.
Put your hands together for Corey Rummel, Megalodon. One of the most exciting arena freestyles I've seen from him thus far this season. A lot of great things that we saw and we're going to see up on the video board, but also up there is that QR code. So make sure you get that score in for Corey Rummel before scores are locked.
You see a lot of these drivers more used to the stadium setting, mixing in some donuts, mixing in some two-wheel moves to really vary up what they can do here in an arena. It's smart driving, but will it turn into a top score for Corey Rummel and Megalodon? That score to beat right now belongs to Thunderoris, 8.833. The score for Megalodon is... It is good, but not good enough. 8.131, third place for Corey Rummel.
Like I always say, Monster Jam fans, one of my favorite parts of coming out to every city is getting to meet all of you incredible fans. I had the privilege of waving to Nolan earlier, and this is Stephanie and Sean as well. And they're having a great time right here at Monster Jam, as you can see. Coming up next, we have something really special, and it's our head-to-head showdown, where Nolan, you're going to get to name as many animals as you possibly can in 15 seconds. If you look up at the video board, you'll see a 15-second countdown, and you're going to have to name as many as you can, but Sean and Stephanie are going to be able to help you out. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go.
dog, cat, fish, sloth, giraffe, stingray, shark, zebra, bull, monkey.
Time. Nice. We got you at 9. 9 animals. Really great job. Thank you all so much. Let's see. Really quick, coming up next, we have Chris Kohler, who also tried to name as many animals as he possibly could. Let's see how many Chris Kohler was able to name.
Dog, cat, zebra, lion, polar bear, penguin. Doing 5 animals. Horse, cheetah, bird, eagle, small dog.
Gotta love Chris Kohler. Dog and small dog. Great answers, Chris. Well, okay, he only beat you by 2, but guess what? Because Nolan, you were brave. I'm gonna give you something that I want your family to also take with you, okay? I have 2 things for you. You ready? So I'm gonna give you all a gift card to get dinner at Texas Roadhouse. It's $50. I'm gonna hand this to Mom. I'm gonna hand this to Stephanie, okay? So she doesn't lose it. You get to go to Texas Roadhouse, and guess what? You get to bring a friend with you. They're going to help you bring a friend with you. On behalf of Texas Roadhouse and everyone here at Monster Jam, we're very excited. We love food here at Monster Jam, and we love making sure the fans eat as well. So give it up one more time for Nolan, Stephanie, and Sean.
Congratulations to those great fans. They are the winner of that $50 Texas Roadhouse gift card. But now everybody here at the Wells Fargo Arena can be a winner by taking out your phone and scanning the QR code up on the video board to receive a free appetizer during your next visit to Texas Roadhouse, courtesy of Texas Roadhouse. Meanwhile, coming up next, it's Barry Moosauer, Zombie. He could be lining up for a Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Make some noise, Monster Jam fans, and go ahead right now to get that score in at judgeszone.com. There's less than 20 seconds on that clock right now. You want to make sure you get that score in because, like I said, Zombie is counting on all of you to make sure he lands in that top spot.
Speaking of lands, first Morgan & Morgan 8-pack backflip ever executed here at the Wells Fargo Arena, and you got to see it firsthand if you were in attendance or, of course, if you're watching on YouTube Live. And who better to do it than Barry Moosauer? But will it be enough for that top spot? Right now, it's an 8.833 with Thunder Roaris. The score for Zombie is... new leader, 9.603, Barry Moosauer. Closing it out, five-time World Finals champion, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger.
Make some noise for Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. And go ahead and score right now at judgeszone.com. This is your final opportunity during Monster Jam Freestyle, so make sure you get that score in before scores are locked.
With the perfect game on the line, Adam Anderson comes out doing what Adam Anderson does, doing what Gravedigger is known for, but he's the one with a big score off the strength of that backflip, and a man who can win freestyle at any given moment. That is Zombie with a 9.603. The score for Gravedigger is not nearly enough, so the perfect game goes away in the final seconds. Your freestyle winner is Zombie. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a great push there from Zombie, but not enough. Your overall event champion is Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. We are going to hear from our overall event champion, that man right there, Adam Anderson, and we'll even see if we can catch up with the freestyle winner in just a moment. But Des Moines, people watching all over the world, one more time and one more trophy for Adam Anderson.
Adam, you had an incredible afternoon, taking home 3 competitions I know that Zombie took away that final competition, but still, what a way to really kick it off here in Des Moines, Iowa.
You know, it's great to be back here in Des Moines, and I'll take it, man. Barry Musauer, Zombie threw it down, laying out a backflip. I couldn't gather myself up out here today for freestyle like I wanted to. But you know what? It doesn't matter. You guys and girls came out here. We had a great time. We created some memories that are going to last a lifetime with your family, man. Thank you guys, year after year, coming out here and creating those memories with us. We couldn't do it without you. We love you, Monster Jam fans, Gravedigger fans. Till next time, we love you!
That's right. Adam did an exceptional job. And in just a moment, we'll hear from Barry Musauer, who took home that freestyle win. Barry, I have been putting you up against Adam for the past 2 weeks now, and you took away a perfect event that he could have swept Iowa with. How are you feeling?
Man, it feels good. How about backflips on a Saturday in Des Moines, Iowa? Woo!
That's right. I'll tell you all, it is not easy getting that 12,000-pound truck up and over like that, especially on an 8-pack backflip, and you never know what to expect, but Barry Musauer pulled it off, and he made it look easy and effortless. It was exciting. Barry, I'm going to let you go get to the back, but one more time for your freestyle champion, Barry Musauer in Zombie.
Congratulations once again to our overall event champion, Adam Anderson in Gravedigger, who gets to take another trophy back with him to Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. And all the fans who are here in Des Moines this afternoon, you had the opportunity to witness history as Barry Musauer and Zombie executes the first ever 8-pack backflip here in the Wells Fargo Arena. And of course, that's a shout out to everybody watching online on YouTube Live. We could not do it without each and every single one of you. We hope you had a great time, and we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.
The keys in the ignition, so drivers fire your engines. It's a battle to the end. Never give up, never give in. It's grit and guts, dirt and dust. Get out your seat and put your hands up. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, Jam, Jam. Yeah. It's wheelies and backflips, donuts and burnouts and walk-its. Full throttle, head to head. You be the judge of which truck's gonna win. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, Jam, Jam. When I say monster, you say jam. Monster, monster. Yeah, when I say monster, you say jam. Monster, monster. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody.